Bushnell. Performance is the only thing. Federal Premium Ammunition, surgical precision, terminal results. Savage Arms. Better come standard.
Thanks for joining us here at Bushnell's Trigger Effect, folks. This week, we're going to be doing some waterfall hunting in Argentina, which you usually don't see. It's usually doves or pigeons, but they've got some unique duck species down here. I can't wait to get out in the swamps and do that. But that's not the only thing. Dean, what else do we got coming up?
Well, I can tell you, and I'm super excited about this one. If anybody has watched Bushnell's Trigger Effect for a few years, you'll remember the last time we came down to Argentina, Kent got to harvest a water buffalo. Now it's my turn. I have literally been dreaming about this for the last 2 years, and I'm so excited to be able to share this adventure with you. So anyways, let's stop talking and go get my water buffalo.
Yeah. Well, Gustavo, can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing tomorrow?
Oh yeah, we will do waterfall very early in the morning. We will leave at night. Here we are in 9 de Julio. It's a small city in Buenos Aires province where we do here in Estancia La Luz our waterfall operation.
That's great.
Well, and this is an absolutely beautiful location. The lodge is incredible, but I know Kent and I are both avid waterfowlers, and this is the first time we've stepped off Canadian soil to hunt in Argentina here for waterfalls. So I'm really excited to get out there and, let's get going.
You bet.
Argentina is known for many things, but the one thing both Kent and I agree upon is they are the best in the world for open fire barbecue.
I mean, the food here has been fantastic, and I can't wait to get out and do some waterfall hunting in the morning in South America. This is our first time ever.
Yeah, and you know what, Ken, the one thing I want to touch on about hunting in Argentina, I know for hunters you want to focus on the hunting.
Yeah.
But the culture here is as important, if not more important, than the actual hunt itself. I mean, it's been such an amazing experience.
It really has.
Yeah, it sure has. I mean, everybody we meet, no matter where we go, they're more welcoming than anybody we've ever met before. I mean, it's a great culture. I think everybody should try it.
Yeah, definitely.
Old friends and new friends.
I swallowed a bug.
You did.
Can't
I
just
saw
swallow
it.
the bug.
It went directly inside of your mouth.
We have Argentina barbecue and you're eating bugs.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Getting ready to rock and roll.
What's happening this morning?
Well, I'm standing here watching Kent sleeping upright. It's actually pretty active.
Yeah, good old waterfall season. Didn't think I was going to hit it in March. But down here in Argentina, it's no different than at home.
Yeah.
Got to get up early to get done.
Well, Kent, we are going swimming at a very early time in the morning.
Yeah, just heading out to the blind right now. Guys are setting out the decoys. They've got the collar working. So we're gonna climb in and get settled in. Oh, right in front of us here. Well, we're barely getting into the blind, and the guys are driving the trucks away and the birds are already swinging in on us. So we've got the electronic call working
out front.
and There's a pile of birds around us. First morning here in Argentina. Oh, right to the left here. Right to the left. Wait. You call it.
Ready? Take them.
Nice shooting, buddy. I didn't want to shoot the camera. He was right there.
Oh, two ducks to the right. You know what surprises me, Kent, is, they're telling us that we're here quite early.
Yeah.
What the heck is their main season?
I bet you their main season is crazy.
This segment is brought to you by Westside Stores, your outdoor sports authority, and Safari Club International Canada, first for hunters.
The sunrise is absolutely stunning here. There is a pile of birds flying over there.
Yeah. Well, look at here. Like, we even have waterfall in the...
Right in the pond that we're in.
Pond with us. Oh, straight in front. Coming straight in.
Okay. You call it.
Take them. We did it again. We double tapped again.
Well, I'm not going to let you shoot alone.
No, heck no. Oh, three right out front, Ken, coming right in low.
Yeah, I see him. Take him. I got one. Oh, right here in front of the street. Ready? Take him.
That's how we do it.
Oh, right here to the left. Two ducks. Ready? Take them. Oh, it's coming back. Let me get this one.
I'll stay down, bud.
Straight. Those are pretty ducks. I don't know what they are.
They're really cool.
That was a pretty bird. Take them. Good shooting, buddy.
Lights out. Oh, there's a big spot.
Yeah. Here's three coming in. Yeah, we're committing. We're committing. Here we come. Take them.
Oh, thought we might be able to.
I got one.
I got one too.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one each. That was pretty good. They were out there.
Oh.
Just, oh.
Yeah, it's turning. It's turning. Let him have it. Nicely done, buddy. You know what? Waterfowling is so much fun no matter where you're at. Good days, bad days. But coming to South America, to Argentina, with the species of ducks they have here, the type of wetlands they've got, I mean,
You can't beat it.
you can't beat it.
No, that's right. And I think we need to quit talking because as biologists, I know you and I are really excited.
I want to
get
get a
our
look at some.
Yeah, I want to see some of these ducks. So anyways, thanks for joining us and let's go look at some ducks, bud.
Good job, buddy.
Well, Kent, what an absolutely amazing hunt that was. I mean, literally from the time we got into the blind, I think the biggest part was trying to keep shells in the gun, but I mean, that was so much fun.
It really was. I mean, being off season and all, it was a lot of duck action. We've got mostly corn ducks here, but we've got some really unique species. Can you tell us a little bit about it, Gustavo? Like, what are these ducks up front?
Oh yeah, we have some cappuccino ducks, and barcino, and what else?
Chilean duck, I think it was called?
Yeah, Chilean duck. These ducks come from Chile.
Gustavo, thank you very much, my friend. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Patagonia hunters, you want to do big game waterfowl fishing, this guy's got it all wrapped up. I mean, this was a great morning shoot.
After the waterfall hunt, we headed to the La Pampa province of Argentina to pursue my water buffalo. We fired a few rounds through the rifle upon arrival and wasted no time.
So what we've done is we've gotten to a bit of a high point where we can kind of see down into the scrub. A little more plush vegetation here, so what we're gonna hopefully do is spot a group of buffalo and then make a stalk in on them, but I better start helping Gustavo and Juan. So we've arrived at another area that we know there's a watering hole in the buffalo frequent. We're just going to work in slowly on them. One of them caught our movement. The majority of their herd went this way, but then trailing in behind was 2 or 3 bulls, including a very good bull. You know, for us to just go charging in there would be very difficult to get a shot and unsafe. So I think right now it's just watch them, wait until they're in a position where we can do a tactical move and get a good opportunity at them. So it's back to the typical thing of hunting, patience. You know, it's funny, sometimes when you're taking a break, your mind just starts working and stuff. And I was sitting here thinking about, browsing species and grazing species. And, most of the time when we think of those species, you think of big grasslands and, they're out there foraging on terrestrial habitat and feeding. However, there are some of those species that have had unique adaptations over time to use other types of habitat for foraging, such as aquatic habitats. And I think that's a fantastic opportunity for Conservation Connection.
Some herbivores often utilize aquatic vegetation to supplement terrestrial browsing, and in doing so they take advantage of additional forage or get access to nutrients that are in limited supply in land-based plants. These animals have specialized adaptations that allow them to do this.
When we're talking about adaptation, what we're really talking about is evolution. And evolution isn't something that happens overnight. This happens over thousands of years, tens of thousands of years, even hundreds of thousands of years. So if you look at, for instance, the deer species, there's a multitude of deer species that use a variety of habitats. And the reason is because over time they have evolved to be able to benefit from those habitats. Sometimes it's terrestrial, sometimes it's aquatic, sometimes it can be both. But it's those evolutionary changes that those animals have developed or adapted to in order to be able to better utilize their habitats.
The moose is a really good example of an animal that has long, thin legs that allows them to walk through deep snow as well as forage along shorelines and in marshes. They also have wide cloven hooves that they can spread apart, increase their surface area so that they don't sink into mud. And then they have nostrils that have internal flaps that they can close, and that allows them to gather food, chew the food, and swallow it while they remain submerged. Most of their browsing takes place while they stand, but moose have been recorded diving up to 20 feet to gather food.
So let's come full circle back to the water buffalo. As everybody knows, we have buffalo species on a lot of the continents throughout the world. In Africa, they have the Cape buffalo. In North America, we have the woodland bison and the plains buffalo. But down here in Argentina, even though they're from India, we have the water buffalo. And water buffalo is one of those species that has adapted through time or evolved to be able to benefit from habitats that his cousins can't. So as a result of that, he can access food and water. They're very comfortable in wetland and riparian zone habitats. And as a result of those adaptations, the species is flourishing, not just here in Argentina, but also over in India. So we've gotten back here to our hacienda, and we're going to take a little bit of a break from the hot sun, grab a bite to eat, maybe have a 15-minute siesta, and then we're going to be back on the track of these big Argentinian water buffalo.
This segment is brought to you by Gold Tip. Start tough, stay true. Taxidermy services provided by Hunters Union and Ray Weens Taxidermy. And thanks to these other fine sponsors.
Well, we just had an absolutely wonderful meal. We had actually some beef that was raised right here on the ranch, and we had some quince, which is a fruit that you only find in Argentina. And boy, I'll tell you, it's fantastic. So with the belly full and you know, my legs are repowered, we're gonna head back out and hopefully be able to get my water buffalo. I'll tell you, the close run-in we had was so exciting, and just to see those water buffalo again, it reminded me of Kent's water buffalo. And I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna hit the Jeep just around the corner, go get me a water buffalo. So we've spotted a good group with a big bull, so we gotta get going.
Well, it didn't take us long to catch up to the herd with the big bull in it. We very quickly moved into position. However, for hunting this works, but for TV sometimes it doesn't. When I did a quick check with my cameraman, he had indicated that the auto zoom wasn't focused in yet, and that gave the bull just enough time to slip away.
Well, folks, that was a real close call and an absolutely stunning water buffalo.
The other thing with hunting, situations can change in a heartbeat.
Bueno, listo. Can you see the white there? In the middle. Right here, buddy. Okay, let's do it.
You hit it. Oh, he's... holy hell, that was probably one of the most difficult shots.
Yeah, I think I saw his tail. Yeah. To the right.
Very good shot.
I think he did.
Well, there you go, folks. I mean, these water buffalo are tough. I placed, some great shots at the front end there, and then I had to do one of the most gymnastic shots I did to finish it. And the guides, both Gustavo and Juan, went in, and we just got radio confirmation that on the last shot I did drop the water buffalo. So I really don't want to be talking in front of the camera anymore. I want to start hiking through here because I am so excited to lay hands on this big bull. Well, folks, here you have it, my Argentina water buffalo, and boy, I'll tell you, these are a tough animal. I don't mind saying it took 4 shots. Any one of the shots would have knocked down one of our moose in Canada, but these things are so tough. And Juan and Gustavo.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Congratulations for your great buffalo. And Juan, thanks for opening the gates of your ranch.
It's a pleasure for me, and very good friends and very good hunters.
Yeah,
both.
Thank you very much. Well, anyways, we have a lot of work to do because we have to get this thing out, back to camp, and I understand some of your workers are coming to help us.
Yeah,
Yeah?
of course.
Perfect.
They are coming.
Well, there you go, folks. That's a wrap for my Argentina hunt here for water buffalo. I'm going back to Canada, one incredibly happy man.
This country of Argentina, Patagonia hunters, our good friend Gustavo, surprised us one more time. We're down here in the off season, not the regular migratory bird season. You know, it's the slowest part of the year, and we slayed the ducks. I mean, unbelievable ducks. And species we've never seen before.
Yeah.
But that's not the best part about this past episode. Tell us about your buffalo.
Well, I'll tell you, Ken, it was a dream come true for me, honestly. I mean, it's such a magnificent critter, huge critter, tough. Like, I know now what you went through, you know, when you got yours 2 years ago. I mean, they are a big, tough, strong animal. The best part was we got to enjoy some table affair afterwards.
Yeah.
Barbecue buffalo was absolutely amazing. I do want to throw out a thank you to Gustavo, but I also want to throw out a thank you to Juan, who is the ranch owner, who was nice enough to open up the ranch to allow me to harvest a buffalo on it. And I can honestly say this will be a memory of a lifetime for me, Ken.
You bet. Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
one heck of a trophy. We want to thank you, the viewers, for watching. We also want to thank all our sponsors who help bring this program to you. So make sure you join us next week for more Bushnell's Trigger Effect.